Hello class, we're going to continue on with our budgeting unit. We're going to look at 9.4 part 5 sales taxes as we look at purchasing things. You know, we're pretty lucky in Minnesota. We don't pay sales tax on most food items, and we, unlike Wisconsin and Illinois, don't pay sales tax on clothing either. So if you were to buy clothing in Minnesota, you're going to save between 6 and 10%. But let's talk about taxes as we take some notes and what they are used for. So our first blank here is, you guessed it, taxes. Taxes is money that's collected to pay for things that we share, like roads and playgrounds, public schools, police departments, salting the roads, and there's a blank here. What else do you think goes towards taxes? When we buy something, except for clothes and food in Minnesota, there's a sales tax. You know, sales tax, again, is the amount of money that's added to the cost of what you purchase. So once you have your total, it's money added to the cost that you purchase. But we're going to probably multiply to find out how much tax we pay. The blank local state government tax is 6.875%. That's the government's state and local tax. That means that the state and local government adds onto each purchase. When calculating tax by percent, we must remember to move our decimal point over 2 spaces to the left, just like we did with discounts and with tip. So when we use percentages in tax, again, we must make it or convert it into a decimal and then multiply it. So again, here are the steps. We're going to first find our total amount, and then we're going to multiply that by 6.875%. Let's move the decimal point over so we can see what that is as a decimal. We're going to start back here again behind the percentage sign. Oops, there's a decimal there. We're going to start where the decimal is and move it 2 to the left. 1, 2. So when we write it out, the percentage here, written as a decimal, is 0.06875. What that means is it's almost 7 cents on every $1 we spend. So if we spend $10, it's almost 70 cents. And then in our last step, we are going to add steps 1 and 2 together, just like we did with tip. In tip and tax, it's adding on to our total. Discounts, it's subtracting from our total. Let's try an example. From your worksheet today, we are going to buy DVDs for $5 and video games for $23.99. First of all, our total, we need to do some adding. We need to add a DVD plus 1 video game. When we add those up, we get $28.99. Then if we look back here, once we have our total, we need to multiply by 6.875% as a decimal. When we do that, we are actually paying $1.99 in sales tax. Step 3, we are going to take step 1, which was our total, $28.99, and step 2, our tax, $1.99, and add them together. And in total, our final bill comes to $30.98. Now we'd like you to try some of these. Make sure you're using your calculator. This example you're going to try is chicken sandwiches and a pop. The percentage is already written here as a decimal for you. The next one you're going to try is a birthday card and a gift. Then you have a ticket out of class. Your ticket today is a drag and drop. So you are going to calculate the price, and your tax is written as a percentage. So remember, you're going to need to move that percentage over 1 spot, 2 spots. We're going to fill in that blank spot with a 0 with the decimal in front of it, and then multiply and add. You're going to probably want to refer back to the first page on your steps to complete this exit ticket. Have a good day.